Hi everyone, it's Vicky here and happy Halloween to those who celebrate. Today I'll be making a card using a Halloween stamp set by the Alleyway Stamps, and this is the stamp set that I'll be using today. And let's get started. First of all, I'm going to create my background by inking up this white piece of cardstock using my distress inks. I'm starting out by blending two different colors of distress ink. So I'm using Dusty Concord and then I'll bring in Chipped Sapphire. Now I'll go on and blend those two colors again and again until I'm happy with the outcome. I need something which is quite dark and saturated. And as you can see, I ended up having quite a dark background, just like I wanted to. And now I'm using my black distress ink and my blending tool, and I'm adding just a bit of black at the edges. My little cat is on my desk as always. So now my background is ready, and I have also let it dry for a bit since distress ink doesn't dry quickly. So now I'm ready to go ahead and do some embossing. I'll use my Versamark ink and stamp this web, which is included in the stamp set that I'm using today. And I'm stamping twice this web at the top edge of my card, and just to create some interest on my background. And then I'll apply my black embossing powder and my heat gun to set my embossing powder. Now remember that if you are going to do this, make sure that your background is totally dry, or the embossing powder is going to stick all over. In the stamp set, there is this cute little mummy. Now, how weird is saying a mummy cute, but anyway, it is. Now, I'm stamped this mummy on white cardstock using Tuxedo black ink, and I'm doing so because I'm going to add a bit of shading using my Copic markers. Now, I'm not adding too much, but I don't want my mummy to be totally white, so I'm just adding a bit of shading with grays, and I went ahead and used this curved die by Simon's Stamp and cut out this piece of white cardstock, which I'm going to color. Just because this is for Halloween, I believe that orange and purple are the best colors for Halloween, so that's how I'm going to color this up. I'm using spiced marmalade, and actually I need it to be too saturated, so I decided to go directly with my ink pad on top of this cardstock, and I guess my background is ready. I'm doing this piece because I didn't want my mummy to kind of float there, so this is a way to ground her somehow. I've also went ahead and added a bit of dark, I guess this is black on the edges, just by using whatever was left on my blending tool. And I thought that the background needed just a bit of more interest, so I decided to add this spider. And now that the spider is there, I can go ahead and assemble my card. First of all, I'm going to stick my orange piece at the very bottom of the card, and then I can stick my mummy. I'm using foam squares at the back just to add a bit of dimension, and also notice that I have colored the face of the mummy black. So now the mummy is in place, And I'll go ahead and add some interest again. I just love little details. So this mommy was screaming for googly eyes, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm using my glue pen, and I'm going to stick those tiny little googly eyes. And once that's done, I can go on and add the sentiment. I'm going to use this banner die, which is by Simon Says Stamp, and I'll stamp the word boo, which is also included in the kit. Now, just because I didn't want to have the banner totally white, I decided to use the same copy colors that I used on the mummy and go all over the edges. So I'm adding my shading there, and then I can stick it on top of my card. And as I'm doing that, just to let you know that you can always find a list of supplies on my blog. And did you know that we don't celebrate Halloween in Greece? So this is a card that I'm especially doing for all of you who celebrate. In Greece, instead of having Halloween, we do have the carnival season, which is in February. And that's when we dress up with funny costumes and everything, but not creepy ones. So my sentiment is there. I'm going to secure it using my mini staple, and I'm doing that because I love the texture of staples when it comes to Halloween. I think it perfectly matches the theme. So I'm sticking my piece of cardstock on top of a standard card that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I've made it out of craft cardstock. So I guess that was the card for today. I hope you had fun and got inspired, and if you did, don't forget to give me thumbs up on my YouTube channel as well as leave me a comment. Thank you all for watching.